Good evening, Taylor Road families. In case I have not had a chance to meet you yet, my name is Jamie Johnson and I'm the new principal here at Taylor Road Elementary, and I am so excited to be here. It's hard to believe that summer is over and that tomorrow we start inviting students back into the building. So tonight I wanted to do a read aloud story for all of our families for to get ready for back to school. So the book that I chose is one of my favorites and it's called Wemberley Worried. And this story is about a little friend, Wemberley, who was very worried about lots of things, including starting school. So hopefully you enjoy this story and we are looking forward to a great year. Wemberley worried about everything. Big things, little things, and all the things in between. Wemberley worried in the morning, she worried at night, and she worried throughout the day. "You worry too much," said her mother. "When you worry, I worry," said her father. "Worry, worry, worry," said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberley worried about the tree in the front yard, and the crack in the living room wall, and the noise the radiator made. At the playground, Wemberley worried about the chains on the swings, the bolts on the slide, and the bars in the jungle gym, and she always worried about her doll, Petal. "Don't worry," said her mother. "Don't worry," said her father. But Wemberley worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberley was especially worried, she used to rub Petal's ears. Wemberley worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberley worried that no one would come to her party. "See," said her mother, "there was nothing to worry about." But then Wemberley worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberley worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. "See," said her father, "there was nothing to worry about." But then Wemberley worried because she was the only one. "You worry too much," said her mother. "When you worry, I worry," said her father. "Worry, worry, worry," said her grandmother. Too much worry. So, soon Wemberley had a new worry: school. Wemberley worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberley had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of her name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? "Don't worry," said her mother. "Don't worry," said her father. But Wemberley worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. When Wemberley's parents talked to the teacher and Mrs. Peachum, Wemberley looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, "Wemberley, there is someone I think you should meet." Her name was Jewel, and she was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes, and she was holding a doll. At first, Wemberley and Jewel just peeked at each other. "This is Petal," said Wemberley. "This is Niblet," said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved. "Hi," said Petal. "Hi," said Niblet. "I rub her ears," said Wemberley. "I rub her nose," said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberley and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberley worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberley knew it, it was time to go home. "Come back tomorrow," said Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberley turned around, smiled, and waved. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." There you go. So Wemberley was so worried and it was all for nothing. So please don't worry tonight. Get lots of rest, and we are super excited to see you in the next couple days, and we are looking forward to an awesome 2017-2018 school year.